I'm Emma Vigeland. I'm the co-host of the Majority Report. Thanks so much, Tim, for having me on. I know that it was a little dicey with you and Sam in terms of him coming on, but I'm happy that you had me on. Honestly.
Absolutely, I'm glad you came.
Yeah, you know? And it's. I just want to clear this up because I know that you didn't want to have Sam on because you called him a grifter, right? Yeah. And part of the reason that you called him that is because you said that.
Hang on. Tim Pool is far more of a grifter than Sam Seder. I don't feel like I'm defending Sam Seder when I say this, but like, again, I've been watching Sam Seder like a really effing, well, I haven't, okay. I started watching Sam Seder like 20 fucking years ago. So don't tell me that someone who has been basically saying and doing the same thing for 20 years and has been incredibly consistent in his views, whether or not you agree with his views are like another thing entirely. But like, I'm sorry, Sam Seder's not a grifter. Sam Seder might be unfunny. Sam Seder might be like a raging progressive. He might not be like a person I would choose to go have a beer with or anything, but that doesn't mean he's a grifter. Tim has actually gone around bragging about how much money he makes. That is a grifter, guys. I'm sorry.
We put your song through a filter on our show, and I just want you to know, I was hosting that day. We don't have the technology to do that, so I did not do that. So there you go.
It was like the song. So that specific issue was the song we put out, played on your show, had like the mids ripped out of it.
We don't have the technological ability to do that. We're just a bunch of leftists.
No one knows what that means.
A soundboard. I promise you, nothing was intentional.
You don't have Audacity; it's free.
Well, no. The issue here is likely
I don't really know. I don't know anything about.
If you don't have proper ingestion, then like the audio is going through a TV or something, it's going to sound really bad.
Right.
So
is Tim really pissed off that the audio on his song was not perfect when they played it? Okay. Can we just be honest? Okay, just for people who are not familiar with Nitwits, I'm going to be a complete and total bitch on this stream, and that's just the way it goes. And if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Tim's music is not good. I'm sorry. I'm like the type of person that I should like the music Tim is putting out because it's kind of around the genres that I like. Tim's music is not good, and I don't care what filter you put it through. I don't care what you do to it. It's just not good. I mean, like, it's like mediocre at absolute best. And he's really upset that like the song didn't come through perfectly on Sam Seder's show. Like, too bad, so sad, Tim.
If we were to like play music on the TV and then put the mics up to it, everything would be ripped out from it. And then if we were to say, listen how bad this sounds, it's misleading the average person.
Right.
Thinking that's what the song sounds like. When
but I played that. And look, I mean, we're here to have a great discussion, I think. But it's interesting that even though I played it, that was your justification for calling Sam a grifter.
It's not, though. The issue with Sam was that I put out a tweet where I said, we try to invite people on the left all the time. They always say no. And then Sam tweeted, challenge accepted, or something to that effect, like, I'll come on. And I was like, oh, this is great because, Sam was actually the first person to ever shout me out ever in my career.
Yeah.
Praising me. And so I said, we will cover travel and accommodation. We'll fly you out. We'll take care of everything. Let me know what day works for you. And he said something like the 13th. And I was like, this is fantastic. And then he DM'd me and was like, I'm not coming on your show. And I was like,
it was because of COVID restrictions. I've seen the DMs. I told him he should put it on. I've told him he should put it on Twitter, but he's too good of a guy. I mean, maybe. Well, no,
I published all the DMs. Yeah. Because then what he did was, he then it's mostly water under the bridge, but he made some comment about me backing out or something, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, and then I messaged him. I was like, "Are you kidding, dude? Like, we're going to pay for everything." And then he was just like, "No, I'm not doing it. Are you crazy?" Well,
then just do it. Like, I mean, I'm sure he'd be down to come down soon, and you guys could actually hash
the issue has expanded more than that. I mean, so at the same time, there was Hassan Piker, who also responded to my tweet, and he said, "I'd love to come." And I said, when can you come? And he said, let's figure out a date. And so I DM'd him and he said, I got to be honest, I'm actually concerned about COVID. And I said, totally get it. No worries, man. Thanks for reaching out. And that was the end of it. Sam, however, used it on like a video and then started tweeting about it because it was drumming up a whole bunch of clicks and views. And I'm like, okay, dude, I get it. Interacting with this guy is just going to create drama that he uses to get clicks. I mean, the dude's got like 170 videos about Dave Rubin.
Yeah, we do cover that. I mean, I think part of what we do is we try to respond to some of the right-wing ecosystem on the internet because there's a vacuum truly left. You guys,
Tim, they're allowed to cover whatever they want. Oh, my beer is down. Victor, you even brought me a glass. Thank you, Victor. See, Victor brought me my special Sam Adams glass. I'm going to explain why this glass is special when I pour the Sam Adams beer, but I'm drinking the seltzer right now. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate it. I have the best husband. This is you marry the man who's going to go buy you the beer, ladies. That's all marry the man who can pick up your dresser that's full of your clothes when he's moving you to a new house and carry it out on his back and use that to get your attention so that you marry him 6 months later. And then 12 years after that, he still goes out and buys you beer after he drinks all your beer the night before. That's my pro tip advice. All right, let's continue.
Guys have a lot more money than the left-wing media space. We just try to combat it a little bit.
I think the issue with that, I can understand why you'd say that, but it looks like this is a great way to kick off the show, actually, like the start of the culture war. I actually don't think whatever this space has more money because this is a fractured independent space of varying ideologies.
Tim, I'm in your compound right now.
Yeah, I'm rich.
I live in a one bedroom. I mean, how did you
wait? What the fuck? But did you just see? Like Tim was like, "Look, I'm rich." Like, no, God, Tim. If you don't go around talking about how much money you have unless you want people to think you're a grifter.